Good evening, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
All right. I don't know why my phone is still dark like that,
Yeah,
but
I
can't really see it, what it looks like either. So, hey, everybody. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Wrigley's having a good Tuesday, I guess. Is it working on yours? Because it's not working on mine. All right. Sorry. It seems like we've been having trouble with this lately.
Oh, here it is.
Let me see if it's working here. It's not working on my iPad.
I don't think it's working.
No, we got some. All right. Let's see if people are commenting. Okay.
Oh, it's on.
Okay. It's on. All right.
I see.
It must just be my iPad here. All right. Welcome, everybody. We are so glad that you joined us. Does it look okay? All right.
Oh.
All right. Wrigley says hello tonight. Okay, he's being wild. He didn't get his he didn't get his walk-in today, and so he is being a little crazy. If he doesn't get his walk-in, then he gets a little crazy. So, all right, it's ugly sweater night and coat because I don't have sweaters and I don't.
Okay. Come here.
All right, boy. All right, there you go. Come on, boy. All right, so.
Trying to wrangle a beast.
All right, you go ahead and talk. I'll get him settled.
Okay. All right. So it's Ugly Sweater Day, or as Pastor Anthony said, Ugly Coat. So you can see I don't know if you can see, my sweater's got Santa on it. It's definitely ugly. So we are wanting you to post pictures of just yourself or your family with your ugly sweater in it and tag us because you could win a $5 Starbucks gift card.
Yes.
Mine is not.
It's not working?
I don't know if it's on or not.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's working.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Everybody can see it? Okay, I love Wrigley. All right, let's just go through here. All right, Sister Vivian, Sister Peg, Sister McKay, Sister Janice, Mona, Kaylee, and Sister Jeannie. Welcome. All right, go ahead. Hopefully that gave enough time. People can see us, right? Everybody can see us. It's working. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so go ahead and post your pictures of yourself or your family with your ugly sweaters on and tag us. That's how you'll win. And we do have a winner from last night. We just picked somebody from the comments, and the winner is Randall Rapier. So
all right.
I don't know if he's on. Somebody tag Randall Rapier and let him know that he won the $5 gift card from yesterday.
Congratulations, Brother Randall. Awesome. Wonderful. So I hope we get to see some ugly sweaters tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So Heather has her ugly sweater on, her Santa sweater. I have my ugly coat on, or I guess it's not ugly, but It's
coat.
a Christmas coat. It's the closest thing I had. I don't usually wear sweaters, so I don't have a whole wide range of sweaters like you do. But but anyway, so I hope we get to see some ugly sweaters. Remember, no service tomorrow night. Also, remember, what's Thursday? Something we're doing Thursday, right?
No, Friday.
Oh, Friday.
We're doing anybody that would like to participate. We're asking you to pick somebody. It can be somebody in the church. It can be somebody from work, your neighbor, anybody in your family. It can be anybody to leave a Christmas surprise on someone's doorstep.
All right, leave a Christmas surprise on someone's doorstep. That's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool. So I found this thing, or actually I get a newsletter from Focus on the Family every month. I think Focus on the Family is a great resource.
Absolutely.
Jim Daly is the president of Focus on the Family. Dr. James Dobson started Focus on the Family. Focus on the Family has been around for many, many years. We actually got to go to the headquarters of Focus on the Family in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
This is also where Adventures in Odyssey is made, and it was pretty cool to see the headquarters and to see everything. But if you need a good podcast, the Focus on the Family daily podcast, it's also on the radio as well, but is a great podcast with the other guy's name. But it's a really good podcast. They have a lot of guests. And back in the day, Brother Alan Oggs, who some of you all would know Alan Oggs. Alan Oggs was an evangelist in the United Pentecostal Church. And Alan Oggs, he was on Focus on the Family's broadcast with Dr. James Dobson, and it really shot him up even more outside of the UPC High and people knowing his story. So tonight, we want to. I found this. I didn't find. Excuse me. We got a dog over here that's still going crazy. Like I said, I get the newsletter every month for Focus on the Family, and this month in the newsletter they had this little insert with it, and it's called 5 Myths That Can Trash Your Holidays. 5 myths that can trash your holidays. And so for tonight's devotion, we wanted to do a little bit something different, and we wanted to share with you one of these myths. We're going to share one with you next week, or probably at the end of this week as well. We'll do a devotion with it next time.
Sure.
But tonight, since our dog is not cooperating, we're going to share one of those with you. But again, I really like Focus on the Family. It's a good resource for marriages.
Absolutely.
It's a good resource for parenting, and they use godly principles, and they're not exactly how we believe.
Right.
So you have to take some stuff with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
But they are a Christian organization. I highly recommend a lot of their stuff because it's good stuff. And so I was reading through this little booklet. It's just 5 myths, and it was really, really good. And so I thought I'm going to share this with the church family, because this can also kind of have to do with the church family as well.
Absolutely.
And so these are 5 myths that can trash your holidays, and we're going to just do one tonight. 5 myths that can trash your holiday. Myth number: gathering with family is filled with peace and goodwill. Myth 1: every holiday gathering with family is filled with peace and goodwill. Well, we don't have peace. We got goodwill, but peace is not in the home tonight with this monster of a dog here. But that is a myth. And so here's what it says: looking forward to a stress-free, drama-free holiday with family? If so, you might be disappointed. Spending time with those we love isn't always easy during the holidays. Memories of a bad childhood experience or past get-togethers can come flooding back. Old issues may surface, and family can pull you back into old roles and behaviors, says Dr. Greg Smalley, the Vice President of Marriage at Focus on the Family. He says, here are a few tips to keep the peace and your peace of mind at family gatherings. One, accept that you can't change your relatives. You only have control over yourself. Number two, don't take things personally. It may not be about you, but about them instead. Number three, avoid getting pulled into arguments. If comments are hurtful or uncomfortable, ignore them or acknowledge that you heard and leave it at that. Number four, take refuge. Give yourself permission to take a break. Go to another room or your bedroom. Call a friend for a brief chat. Take a walk. Hang out with the kids. Watch a movie together. And number five, sometimes you just got to keep it short and sweet. Consider a more brief but joyful visit. Those are a few tips that can help keep the peace and peace of mind at family gatherings, because we know a myth is every holiday gathering with family is filled with peace and goodwill. That is a myth. And so if you want to keep yourself sane or have peace of mind, first of all, show love. And that's what we're talking about this week, love. This is the week of love for Advent. Show love to your family. Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you.
Absolutely.
And sometimes that's simply all you got to do is just, if you don't want them to take things personally, even when you don't mean it personally, then you don't take things personally.
Right.
Or if you want them to not talk about and get into arguments about politics and all kinds of stuff that we can do when we get together with family, then you don't do it. But I also think this is good for when the church family gets together.
Absolutely.
It's, again, loving your church family, loving your family, doing unto them as you would want them to do unto you. And so if you want to keep the peace with your church family, you got to realize you can't change them.
That's right.
You can only change yourself. So stop worrying about what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Stop worrying about what they're involved in. You're not going to be able to change it. Only God can change someone. So leave it up to God. And then if you really have a problem with something, talk to the pastor about it and let the pastor handle those things that you're worried about. If you always come to church and you think everybody's on your case and everybody's talking about you, stop taking things personal.
Right.
It's probably not about you.
Probably not.
You are not the center of their attention.
That's right.
And so stop taking it personally. Sometimes I've seen some people quit the church because everybody talks about them. You know, everybody does this, everybody does. Well, that's an excuse. All right. But stop taking it personally. It's like that old song that says, excuses, excuses. You hear them every day. The devil will supply them. If church, you stay away. That's an important part. If you stay away from church, you start finding excuses to stay away from church. Right. And then the excuses start, and it says, well, the preacher didn't even shake my hand. Excuses, excuses. Avoid getting into arguments with people at church. Don't talk about politics. If you know politics is a trigger for someone, don't talk about it. Right. It's really, it doesn't mean a whole lot at the end of the day when it comes to church.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get into a hurtful argument with that. And sometimes it's just there with some folks in the family, you just got to keep it short and sweet.
Right. And
have a joyful but brief visit. And so tonight, we got to just keep things short and sweet. Even though it seems like he's settled down now. A joyful but brief visit here.
Okay.
A joyful but brief visit here tonight. So we pray that the love of God goes to where you are at tonight, and you've laughed along with us tonight as we've tried to control this beast named Wrigley. And we hope we've brought some joy into your life with maybe wearing an ugly sweater here in this place. The 5 myths of that can trash your holiday. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll have a devotion. We had one tonight, but I don't think Wrigley's going to let us do that. Heather had the devotion, and I don't think he's going to let her share that.
Not without knocking over the camera. And...
So, all right. We will see you all tomorrow night. Remember, there's no service tomorrow, but we will be on tomorrow with the devotion and maybe a little bit of a longer session, I think.
And don't forget to post your pictures of your ugly sweaters and tag us in it so we can get a winner for tomorrow.
All right. We will see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Don't forget, Senior Pastor has the 25
Days of Christmas
songs that he does at night as well. And so if you've not watched that tonight, go ahead and go over and watch Senior Pastor's 25 Days of Christmas. Good night, everybody. We hope you have a great night. Hug your families for us. We love each and every one of you. We're praying for you. Have a wonderful night. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.